human. Let's be real. Are you actually waiting for closure? Or are you just hoping that one last excuse will let you keep the door open? Because sometimes the closure we think we need is just us avoiding the truth about what we already know. Welcome to Vibes and Affirmations, where there's a thin line between crashing out and keeping it all together. I'm your host, G, your favorite voice of reason and sometimes chaos. And today, we're unpacking the closure trap. Yup, a trap. When it's real, when it's fake, when it's just emotional procrastination. Let's get into it. So closure. Do we actually need it? Or is it just a reason to stay stuck? Because if we're being honest, sometimes closure is just us hoping for a different ending to the same story. And if that's the case, you don't need closure. You need to move on. Let's set the tone with today's affirmation. Are you ready? I do not need closure to move forward. I give myself the peace I deserve. Yes, say it with me. I do not need closure. I give myself the peace that I deserve. Because if you're still waiting for someone else to give you peace, you're waiting on the wrong thing. You're gonna be waiting your whole motherfucking life. For real though. Let's break it down. What is closure even? We love to use that word. Like, do we need clarity? Do we want it? What do we want? Do we want an apology? Do we want clarity? Do we want a conversation? Or do you just need one more shot? Because here's the truth. Sometimes we don't want closure. We just want a reason to keep talking to someone we already know we need to let go. One more conversation will give us peace. Or we think it might. But it really just reopens the wounds. Sometimes peace is something you create, not something that someone else has to give you. Now, I took this one to the block. I ain't gonna hold you. I had to. Because I needed another perspective on closure. Because I was bugging out. I've been avoiding this episode for a minute. I ain't gonna hold you. And it's interesting because if you ask me straightforwardly, I genuinely do not believe in closure. I don't think it exists. But I've been in a loop where I want things to work. So this is coming from the perspective of someone who understands both sides of wanting things to work, even if you know that they might not in the long run. So is it comfortability? Is it you trying to justify behavior? Which one is it? So I had to ask the block. And I want you to sit with the questions that I asked them as well. So here they are. When was the last time you thought you needed closure, but you just really wanted them back? Have you ever gotten closure and still didn't feel the peace you wanted? Is closure even real? Or is it just a way to avoid moving on? Let's see what they got to say. Is closure a real thing? Or is it a way to delay moving on? Here's the man.
It's a little bit of both.
Why?
Because closure is another reason to get freaky.
Yeah?
Yeah, pasingueta.
Yeah, but you don't think that's a band-aid to just like avoid the actual problem and the elephant in the room? Because once you start fucking, you forget about everything.
No, because, well, with me, I'm going to just go and give you what you want so I can get what I want.
Oh, okay, so it's what the person wants, nigga. That's why you do it.
I mean, that's what niggas does. We're just going to go, yeah, fake listen to you. Yeah, close, sobate y métetelo one more time y si ahí se acabó, se acabó.
But what if no se acabó? Si eso es una excusa para seguir ahí en lo mismo.
I mean, si es pasingueta, está bien.
But what comes after the singueta? Because the conversation is still there.
More problems.
More problems.
More problems. And more sex. More problem, more sex.
Have you ever?
But it's not necessary.
It's not necessary.
I don't need closure for what?
You don't need closure.
No, for what?
So then why you use it as an excuse to keep fucking?
No, because they hit me up for it.
Huh?
I usually get hit up to like, oh, we should talk.
So you're not the initiator of the closure?
Nah, for what?
All right. So you, as a man, do you feel like it's necessary?
Nah. For me, no.
So do you feel like once you made up your mind is made up?
Yes.
Have you ever gotten closure and it still didn't bring you any peace?
I mean, I've never gotten closure, but I never needed closure. Because closure is, you just want to rehear what you already know, how you're feeling.
Okay, so you said that it's different for a man and a woman.
It is, because you got to think, a man's closure, it's not, let me go talk to you. A man's closure is, I could go fuck this girl right now and that shit is over with.
So you feel like it's a comfort zone for you too?
But men run from their emotions, so they're not looking for closure. Men are looking for a good time. Once a man finds a good time from somebody else, you're not thought of. But let the man sit and think, you're gonna start being thought of. A woman is emotions. So a woman is gonna be there like, damn, I dealt with this person for this and this and this. I did this and this and this is how I get treated. That's why women be like, let's talk, I need closure. A man's gonna come over, yeah, let's talk, I need closure. What is a man coming to do?
If there's no such thing as closure, and once you have sex again, and that is the quote-unquote closure for you, do you feel like there's room for reconciliation after the sex?
For a man.
For you, yeah.
I mean, I feel like with a man, it's always gonna be reconsiderate because sometimes a girl could tell you, yo, we done, and they want closure. Yeah, we're gonna come fuck, but we talk regularly. We could talk to you regularly. After you have sex, you know what the woman's gonna do? She's gonna tell you how she feels and what's wrong. So us as a man, it's our duty to be like, all right, we're gonna change that, or we just like, all right, fuck it. Cause sometimes a nigga gonna tell you straight, yo, this is what it's gonna be. You accept it, and we together. And it's on the woman to be like, you know what? I'm gonna accept it. I wanna be with you. So closure is, that's why I say it's very different with males and females.
Do you feel like it's a real thing though?
No. Because you literally want to hear what you know already, what you're feeling.
I agree.
Literally.
I agree.
Like, what you want to hear?
So why you want to hear it again?
Why you want to hear it one more time? You already know the answer.
Why you get it to get hurt again? You want to hear it to be like, oh, but this. You already know why you left.
René, es como la mujer que te deja por pegar cuernos.
Okay.
Para otro tío que te va a pegar cuernos.
Exactly, so it makes no sense.
Right? Pero te va a dejar a ti que tú le resuelves, da dinero, de todo, por un tigre que no le resuelve.
Exactly.
Y le está haciendo lo
That's why
peor.
that closure shit does not exist to us because if I know my girl cheated, I don't want closure. I know what you did.
Yeah, that does.
If I take you back, that is me knowing what you did, and I'm like, you know what? I really do want to be with. I'm gonna look past it.
Do you believe in forgiveness after cheating?
But that's the thing.
I believe. All right. I believe in forgiveness.
What if she cheated on you?
Okay. Yes.
But that's the thing. Even she
Wait,
cheated on
let me hear this.
Wait.
Well,
If she cheated on me, and then let's say I find out, if I chose to forgive her, that's my choice. But that's what I'm saying. Is So,
are you gonna go get revenge, or are you actually gonna work on your?
no. So that's the thing. I don't believe in revenge. There's no such thing as revenge. That you're doing a bad cycle. Like, oh, I gotta get back. Why?
There's no point.
There's no point of that. For that, just leave the person and move on.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna forgive somebody, forgive them. Don't go and drag it out for 2 years and bring it up every Sunday.
You know why?
Because he plays softball and you're like, ah.
Not every Sunday.
No, but it's just un decir.
So
You know why? Wait, but you know why there's no such thing as revenge on that?
Why?
It's because you go and cheat for what?
And you
to
feel-
then still want to be with the person. My nigga, my revenge is not getting back with you. After you come and tell me, yo, I'm sorry, I want to work it out. Please, oh my God, I'm sorry. No, I don't want to be with you. That's it. So I'm going to go get revenge to still be with you and sit here and be like, yeah, we cheating on each other. To still stress you that I'm thinking you cheating. No, there's no point.
But
If I decide,
why?
because men, no.
Wait.
Yeah, a girl would cheat on you in
it's
high
not
school,
that.
and y'all still holding on to the fact that somebody cheated on y'all.
Like, he still think you're cheating on him.
No,
Like,
that's
say
not
it again. A nigga,
Listen,
you can go on
listen.
a date with a nigga, not even fuck them, just on a date, and they're gonna hold on to that shit
For the rest of their lives.
Okay.
Mind you,
No, no.
mind you, they fuck bitches, and it's okay. Whatever, we forgive them. All right.
Give me. Okay. This is what y'all gotta listen to what I'm saying. Y'all just react on emotion. I'm telling you, know why it's different for men, because y'all the one that become available. We only could get to y'all if y'all open up. That's what I'm saying is different.
And when
You know
y'all
how I
open up,
could
what
bag
is
you
it?
and I could fuck you if you allow it. There's nothing I could do if you don't allow me. This is why I'm saying it's different for men and females, because y'all have the control. Y ustedes se abren, and then y'all be like, oh, we the same. No, we not, because you was the one. No, pero eso es lo que te digo. That's what I'm saying. It's different.
That's how you know. You can't do no double back. There's no such thing as closure.
There isn't. Women
Because,
cheat.
oye, ¿qué pasa? I'll tell you
When a woman
what.
cheats, she just cheated with emotion. For a woman to have sex, there's emotion. Not all women, because some women just be out here.
No, but some women
But,
be tight.
but a good girl that you want to be with, if she goes and fucks, the reason why it hits niggas the most is because we know she fucks you with so much emotion and love, she had to fuck this nigga with emotion and
What
love.
if she just wanted some dick?
You would have called me for closure.
Nah.
You know I give it up good. Come on.
That's why.
'Cause you know-
women
that's
go
when you
off
know
emotions. A woman respects herself,
finale,
to give it like he said.
No, because I don't think that there's such a thing as like I don't equate sex to you respecting yourself, and I'll tell you why. Because I can have that one day that I just want some dick, and I don't think that I value myself any less just because I feel like that. I'm not saying that it's gonna continue. I'm not saying that it could prolong into like whatever that might be. However, I don't think women necessarily need emotion to have sex. I think that's a myth that y'all tell yourselves to make yourself feel better about the woman that y'all with. Respectfully.
You know that? Look at the comment. Yo, you know the. I mean. Man. No, but I don't agree. You always act on emotion. That is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't think that.
There's times, yes,
it's for both. Like,
there's no such thing as always doing something.
Yeah,
that's like that's not the case.
It might not be that.
It's not the case.
What I might feel for you, I might not feel for the other person.
Yeah, that's not the case. Pero eso es algo. That's what the only part that I said was that like the man cheating and the woman in that action because y'all have the control. Yes. So al final del día tú dejaste y le respondiste ese DM al tigre. Tú fuiste que entertain that. Porque al final del día, yeah.
Do you guys think like closure is actually like just ghosting the nigga? Like just I'm not gonna text him, I'm not gonna call him, and we're done.
That's
to
how
me,
it should be.
that should be closure.
And that should be, but for me, as a
woman, it should be that way.
Yeah.
it should be, but it's hard. It's easier said than done.
That's what he's saying.
No,
That's what they saying right now. No, because it will hurt y'all more if we don't reply back.
Exactly. If we respond with a whole paragraph, they're gonna see it as that bitch fell for me. Look at her expressing herself.
That's not
I'm gonna give
Man,
her some dick.
exactly.
So,
Because we're emotional.
That's not
chill, chill. Listen.
That's not closure, ghost. Where you get it?
Somebody's not
No.
I don't think
You know why? Wait.
That's closure.
One closure don't exist, but you know what hits a nigga more? When we think we got y'all, and y'all start half-assing texting us like we nobody. That to me, that's close. Cause you could ghost me, but you know what you're gonna do? Damn, all right, this nigga ain't texting me. At one point, you're gonna start looking like, that's why. But that's why. But to me, once y'all start, a nigga could know when a nigga knows when a girl wanna talk or not. So once the girl that you thought you had starts switching on you, you like, yo, hold up. She's not texting me like paragraph telling me how she feel. Oh, I lost her like this. So now we want to be like, oh, you fucking. That's when we start getting aggressive, or we be like, yo, fuck it. Some niggas might say fuck you. Some niggas might get aggressive, like, oh, you fucking the next nigga. So that I get it, but to me that's not closure. Ghosting, because the ghosting.
What about blocking the numbers?
No, because you're gonna unblock him. That's ghosting. No, it hurts us more when that red shit says red and you don't read it. Oh, now she's taking hours to write back. Now she's taking hours.
Nicole, the question is, ¿tú lo bloqueaste y borraste el número? O tú nomás lo bloqueaste? If you blocked him without deleting the number, you're gonna text him back. You're gonna unblock him at some point.
All right, wait. Oh, wait.
And so we will unblock them at some point. At some point we will.
But why?
Wait.
You have to delete the number.
So if a nigga goes, right? A nigga you wanted, his page is public. You delete his number and everything. You go to check his page, his private. What you gonna say? Oh, you fucking with somebody. You hiding something.
No, because I'm gonna make sure he don't see that I saw his page.
Okay, but if his page is private, what you gonna do now? Niggas don't accept random requests. Now you like, why don't his page is private?
Have more than one page.
I get it, but I'm saying,
see your shit.
I'm not accepting just random shit.
And you're not gonna know that I'm looking at you.
Listen, all in all, closure does not exist.
I don't even look. I'm not gonna hold you like.
Good.
I don't even look.
Good.
I don't even look. I'm not looking. For what?
El que busca encuentra.
El que busca encuentra. Yo, I'm not even gonna ask my friends to go to your page. I'm not doing none of that. So if you ever deal with me, you safe, boo, because I'm not with the shit. I'm not with it. Yeah. Like, oh, who he messing with? Like, what he doing? Nah. I'm not doing that.
Once you have your mind made up, why would you go back, right? You know what you do.
I'll be going back. But I'm not checking your page. I'm not checking your page, bro. I'm not checking the page, bro.
I fucking hate this podcast. I hate this podcast.
I might double back, but I ain't checking your page, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not. They're gonna have to tell me about you, and even then, I just be like, yeah, like I want to hear it, but I ain't really want to hear it. Like,
what about niggas that be like, no, I don't want to talk. I'd rather see you in person to tell you what happened.
Es el bulto.
El bulto, el bulto.
Para una mamadita, una vaina.
What happened? What you gotta
Okay, question. I have a question now. Why shorty want? Yo, question. Why shorty want to pull up at 1 in the morning or 2 and act like we just chilling. Wait.
Oh, nah, not at 1 or 2.
You want closure at this time? Yo, no funny shit. So
I'm not a mean nigga at 1 or 2 o'clock at night.
Yo,
I expect to fuck him.
but if you pull up to my crib at 1 in the morning and you think you're gonna just sleep, te voy a mandar. No es un Uber. Pide tú el Uber, manita. You crazy as hell.
So you wouldn't just cuddle?
Cuddle? Mira, yo tenía un par de Hennessy en el sistema. You think I wanna cuddle?
Wait.
You think I wanna cuddle? Yo tenía ese Hennessy en la sangre, yo.
Wait, nothing. No.
¿Qué pasa? Of course, nigga, de que llegamos, de que esa puerta cerró. Boom! You know, like...
Nah, this is a fun
Yo, you gonna pull up at 2 in the morning, I just wanna chill with you.
After 12 a.m., there's no closure.
There's no closure.
Nah. Closure?
Hell no.
I don't think it exists. I do not think it exists.
Bro, you either close the chapter or you don't. Bro, and I'll tell you what it is. El problema con nosotros los tigres es que nosotros nos gusta recycle things. And we look for everything. We always trying to hit up our exes.
You think it's
Until she stops, responds. Until she stops being available, then they will stop. But if you keep giving niggas a little bit of glimpse, bro, just to get in your pants a few times, that's a good.
We're gonna keep doing it.
Like, yo no tengo vergüenza. You ignore me, I'm gonna keep hitting you up. Si yo estoy para ti, bro, yo no tengo vergüenza. I look like a sport. Oh, I gotta step my game up.
Today, yeah.
I gotta step my game up. Yo me recuerdo una vez, I'm gonna give you a story. Una vez, I'm working, una seguridad, siempre. Decía yo, pero... una excusa. La dejé tranquila un tiempo. Then I pulled up on her un día. Así yo, ¿qué es lo que vamos a hacer? Emma, mira lo que vamos a hacer. Mira lo que vamos a hacer. Tú vas a salir conmigo, si no te gusta, you could block me y todo. Si te gusta, ya cayó en gancho. Cago en el gancho. Cayó en el gancho. Cayó en el gancho. Cayó en el gancho.
Si no te gusta, oye. Pues le gustó. That's crazy. Nah.